Pisces horoscope, first half of September 2025, a season of subtle shifts. Hello, dear Pisces. Welcome to your forecast for the first half of September 2025. This is a fascinating period for you because the stars are arranging themselves in ways that encourage fresh beginnings, unexpected blessings, and a little turbulence in finances and energy. Think of it like this. September begins with you standing at the edge of a calm ocean. The tide is steady, the water inviting, but as the days go by, small waves ripple in. Some bring you treasures from faraway shores, unexpected gifts, new friends, fresh opportunities. Others pull at your feet, reminding you to stay balanced so you don't stumble. This half of September is not about dramatic upheavals. Instead, it's about subtle shifts. Venus blessing you with charm and fortune, Mercury asking you to think clearly and manage your words, Mars stirring up your finances, and Fracate the shadowy influence guiding your social connections in mysterious ways. So, let's take a deep dive together. We'll explore each planetary influence, see how it may unfold in your life, and I'll give you relatable examples so you can visualize how these cosmic currents might play out for you. Section 1. Venus. The royal fortune. The brightest gift in your sky right now comes from Venus, the planet of beauty, attraction, charm, and harmony. In thaiastrology, Venus takes on the role of royal fortune for Pisces in this period. That means it's acting like a benefactor, dropping opportunities into your lap, sometimes without you even trying. Social luck and good people. One of the strongest messages here is luck through friends, groups, and social circles. Imagine you attend a small gathering, maybe a work meeting, a casual party, or even a spiritual retreat. You expect nothing special, but you end up meeting someone who introduces you to a valuable opportunity. That's Venus at work, gifts through human connections. Venus in this position improves the vibe around you. People may smile more when you're around, respond to you with warmth, or be more willing to help you. If you've been feeling isolated, this is a time when the universe gently nudges you back into community. For example, suppose you're working on a project at the office. In August, you may have felt like you were carrying it alone, but in September, suddenly colleagues step in to offer support or fresh ideas. Or maybe a friend unexpectedly recommends you for a new role, or a client introduces you to someone important. These are Venusian blessings. New beginnings and fresh projects. Venus also suggests new initiatives in work and creativity. This could be the birth of a new project, the launch of something you've been planning, or even a new course of study. Think of a Pisces artist who has been quietly sketching in a notebook for months. Suddenly, in September, they feel the courage to share their art on social media. The response? Overwhelmingly positive. This is Venus opening doors through charm and visibility. Or picture a Pisces entrepreneur who has been hesitant to pitch an idea. With Venus shining, the pitch lands smoothly, investors listen, and support arrives. Family and children blessings. Venus also touches your fifth house, the house of children, creativity, and joy. Some Pisces natives may welcome a new addition to the family, such as a pregnancy announcement or news of a child's success. Others might reconnect with their inner child, finding joy in hobbies, play, or creative outlets. If you have younger siblings, children, or immense, expect to be drawn closer to them now. They may surprise you with achievements or simply bring you happiness. Endings leading to beginnings. Here's an interesting twist. Venus is also lord of your 8th house, the house of endings and transformation. That means some blessings come through closures. For instance, a work project you've been struggling with may finally wrap up, clearing space for something better. Or a challenging relationship may naturally fade, making room for healthier connections. Think of it like clearing out an old closet. You toss away clothes you haven't worn in years, and suddenly there's space for something new and beautiful. That's how Venus is working for you now. A touch of serendipity. Venus also brings fluke-like luck. You might stumble upon something you've wanted for a long time, like a rare book, a discount on an expensive item, or even financial help just when you need it. And yes, Venus also enhances your natural Pisces charm. You may find yourself attracting attention across age groups and backgrounds, drawing people toward your gentle, imaginative aura. Section 2. Mercury shift, September 11th. The next big cosmic movement comes on September 11th, when Mercury changes signs. For Pisces, Mercury enters your 5th house, the house of creativity, education, and romance, with not just ordinary power but in the exalted condition of Maha Acharangiratibity. In plain words, Mercury is very, very strong here. Communication overload. Expect a surge in communication. You might find your inbox overflowing, your phone buzzing, or people requesting your input nonstop. Work-wise, this could mean drafting documents, revising contracts, or handling negotiations. For example, imagine a Pisces lawyer suddenly flooded with client agreements, or a Pisces teacher managing stacks of student reports. Even a Pisces freelancer might suddenly juggle multiple contracts at once. This isn't a bad thing. It shows your skills are in demand. But it will require careful time management. Partnerships in focus. Interestingly, Mercury's position also ties into your 7th house of partnerships and marriage. This means many of these communications, documents, or tasks may involve a partner. If you're married, you and your spouse may need to handle joint responsibilities, like planning finances, managing a household project, or signing agreements together. If you're single, this could bring collaborations with colleagues, business partners, or even romantic interests. Someone may reach out to you not just for business, but with deeper intentions. The shadow of Rahu now, a small note of caution. If you are one of those Pisces with Rahu, the north node, sitting on your ascendant, Mercury's transit could bring tricky negotiations or confusing agreements. Think of situations where the fine print matters, contracts that look sweet but hide obligations, or conversations where someone says one thing but means another. The advice here? Double check, ask questions, and don't rush. If you're buying a house, signing a loan, or entering a business partnership, be extra careful around this date. Creative output. On the positive side, Mercury here supercharges your creative and intellectual output. Writers may churn out chapters with ease. Designers might find inspiration flowing, and students could excel in studies. If you've been stuck in creative block, this transit clears the fog. Imagine a Pisces musician suddenly composing 3 songs in one sitting, or a Pisces student finally cracking a tough exam subject. That's Mercury's brilliance. Section 3. Mars and Fracate, September 12th to 13th. Now we come to a more intense duo, Mars and Fracate, shifting almost back-to-back around September 12th to 13th. Mars. Finances on the move. Mars is your 2nd house lord, the planet governing finances for Pisces. In early September, Mars shifts into your 8th house, the house of transformation, endings, and shared resources. This isn't the easiest place for Mars. It suggests money that comes and goes quickly. Income may arrive suddenly, but expenses follow just as fast. Think of a Pisces business owner who finally closes a big deal, only to immediately spend the earnings on equipment, taxes, or urgent repairs. Or a Pisces employee who gets a bonus, then sees car or medical expenses eat it up. The lesson here is budget wisely. Don't assume sudden inflows mean long-term abundance. But here's the silver lining. Mars in this position also gives you control over wasteful spending. It's like tightening the belt, reviewing your budget, and cutting off unnecessary drains. You might finally unsubscribe from services you never use, or confront a recurring expense you can eliminate. Fracate. Social shifts and foreign connections almost at the same time. Fracate, the shadowy influence similar to Fracate, moves into your 11th house, the house of friends, networks, and gains. This can play out in several ways. You may attend a seminar, networking event, or a social gathering that changes your perspective. You might attract connections with foreigners, spiritual groups, or unusual communities. Some friendships may fade, while others grow stronger. Fracate has a way of clearing what no longer serves you. Imagine a Pisces professional who joins an international online group and unexpectedly gains clients abroad. Or a Pisces student who meets a mentor from another culture who inspires their path. That's the hidden gift of Fracate. travel and sudden invitations. There may also be unexpected travel, perhaps a sudden trip with friends, or an unplanned journey for work or study. Stay open to these shifts because they can lead to beneficial encounters. Venus warning. Half-month shift. One thing to note. While Venus blesses you in the first half of September, by the second half it will shift into your 6th house, the house of enemies and obstacles. That means some of the social luck you enjoy now could turn into challenges later. For example, a new friend might reveal hidden motives, or a collaboration could bring friction. So, use the first half of September wisely. Strengthen the good connections, but keep your eyes open. Section 4. Health and energy. Finally, let's talk about health and vitality. Mars in the 8th and Fracade in the 11th suggest your physical energy may dip. You may feel more tired, need extra rest, or struggle with motivation. Your body could send signals like minor aches, digestive issues, or simply the urge to retreat. Think of it as your system telling you, slow down, recharge, don't burn out. If you're normally someone who pushes yourself hard, working late nights, juggling too many tasks, this is the time to scale back. Even a short nap, a walk near water, or meditation can restore your Pisces soul. Spiritual health is also important now. With Rahu and Fracade active, your mind may sometimes feel scattered. Ground yourself with routines. Simple rituals like journaling, prayer, or mindful breathing. Closing, guidance for Pisces. So, Pisces, what does this first half of September 2025 really mean for you? Venus as royal fortune brings blessings through friends, groups, and creativity. Open yourself to new people, ideas, and joyful experiences. Mercury on September 11th boosts communication, contracts, and partnerships. Handle the details carefully, but also enjoy the creative spark it gives you. Mars and Fracade on September 12th. 13 brings shifts in money and social circles. Watch your spending, embrace new networks, and stay open to sudden opportunities, even those that arrive unexpectedly. Your energy may waver, so listen to your body and nurture your spirit. Overall, this is a half month where the stars invite you to connect, create, and prepare for change. You may not control every twist of fate, but you can ride the waves gracefully, just like the fish that represents your sign. Remember, endings make room for beginnings. Expenses teach you the value of what remains, and tiredness reminds you to pause so you can rise again stronger. So, swim gently through these September tides, dear Pisces. The ocean of your destiny is carrying you towards something new and beautiful.